Hey everybody!
I'm Adam.
I'm Sam.
And I'm Will, and we are
Working Title!
What was the last game?
Tug of War.
Guys, we are back for another episode of Squid Game. This is Season 1, Episode 6. Attempt.
GGANBU.
I'm gonna say Nabu.
I'm gonna say Jambu.
I'll do another one. Anbu.
Majin Buu.
GGANBU.
Nice. Sorry for the bad pronunciation, but I'm sure we'll learn it in an episode. Last on was A Fair World.
Oh my god,
We
last
spent
episode.
a lot of the time in the shadows of the underworld with our
the
doctor.
Oh, I was gonna say and the detective as well.
Him too. Kind of together.
Yeah. That was a great episode last week.
We learned that they're selling organs to the Chinese. That whole operation is gone now because the cover was blown. The masked man said, we live by a rule, equality. Everybody who comes in here, we give them an even chance because the world didn't give it to them themselves.
Yep.
Our group, they didn't fight during the night cycle. They all wanted to just rest.
That's because they got in each other's heads. We found out the Squid Games have been going on since the 90s.
Oh my gosh.
At minimum.
The room.
And multiple games a year,
Yeah.
it seems like.
And the brother, oh my gosh.
And the
VIPs.
brother won one of the games in 2015, if I'm not mistaken, or 2017.
Yeah.
It was like 2 or 3 years ago.
And for anyone who stayed for our post-talk, we thank the winners become VIPs.
Oh yeah, the VIPs.
That wear those masquerade suits and maybe watch the games.
Yeah.
But, guys, if you enjoy our reaction, leave a like, hit the subscribe button, comment down below what you think about our reaction and this episode, and what are your thoughts so far in the series. Hit the notification bell so you know when we drop more Squid Games reactions. And this is on Patreon if you want to check this out 1 week in advance, along with some anime like Jujutsu Kaisen, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and Vinland Saga. Hit the link in the description, support the channel, it really helps us out.
And it's not a market substitute. Go on Netflix first, watch Squid Game over there first, come back to YouTube, watch your boys' reaction, alright? We love you guys. Punch it. Boom! Let's get it going! Oh boy, now they're doing like triple inspections. Oh, and the old man was having head issues last episode.
And he peed himself.
He peed himself, yeah.
Oh.
Oh man.
Keep it rolling, baby.
Don't let it stop.
I feel like the brother's gotta be that guy, right?
Maybe.
Don't you think so?
Oh my god, he's such a saint.
Yeah. He's really a good
He's
guy.
a wonderful person.
Just made a lot of dumb life choices.
Yes.
고맙네. 잘 어울리시네.
I was gonna say, because he looked at his number, what if they just switch numbers? Would that throw them off?
God, they're already doing another game.
Yeah, we didn't get a whole game last episode.
I'm seeing the blood on the walls.
Probably.
Oh!
Oh, it's all of them. People who cheated. That's where your boy was, Doksu.
I want to see Doksu's reaction. Yeah.
Oh, look at all of them.
That was their edge.
Yeah.
He knows they're F2. He's back even ground. He can't know games beforehand.
God damn.
List of winners. Oh, he's taking pictures. His phone's gotta be dead by now.
I know.
Come
It was
on.
at like 25% or something
He's
last
been
time.
saving it. It was 34, I think, last
Turn your
time I
ringer
checked.
off.
Yeah, the
that?
sounds on? Like, what
Yeah,
are
what
you
are you
doing?
doing?
Put it on airplane mode.
What kind of detective are you?
Yeah, exactly.
Frontman speaking.
Frontman speaking.
Yes, a minor disturbance has taken place, but it is being addressed.
I forgot he speaks English.
No
Yeah.
need to worry. We will make sure no trace of it remains by the time the VIPs arrive.
The VIPs
They're not even
arrive.
here
No
yet?
trace
We will
remains.
begin on time.
So there's even more higher ups?
Well, we knew he was talking to somebody. But they want to make it special for the VIPs, so the VIPs haven't been watching yet?
No, not yet.
What the fudge?
이번 게임은 2인 1조로 진행됩니다.
Two.
Look at their blood-stained shirts.
하기를 원하는 사람을 찾아 두 사람의 동의하에 서로 악수를 하면 짝이 됩니다. 다시 한번
Link
안내
tag?
말씀드립니다.
What could it be?
이번 게임은
I do feel this dread of like they will like put people on teams of 2 not knowing what the game is, and then like you gotta face off against the person you chose. Like everybody choose your partner.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, now you gotta kill your partner.
2인 1조로 진행됩니다.
Fuck you.
In teams
자신과
what?
함께 게임을 하기를 원하는
Remember
사람을
last
찾아
during post
두
call?
사람의 악수를 하면
Oh, getting them to
짝이
fight
됩니다.
each other?
지금부터
Oh, yeah.
They make you link up with 2 people,
조를 짜주시기 바랍니다.
and then they trick you.
나 생각보다 잘해. 웬만한 놈들보다 힘도 세고.
Link up with her.
그리고
I think it's a trick. I think
Five
it's.
fraud convictions.
I literally think they're tricking
그래서
them.
그렇지 머리는 장난 아니라니까. 어?
Whoever they link up with, they're gonna have to kill. It's what I feel.
나랑 같이 해주면 내가 오빠가 시킨 건 뭐든지 다 할게.
Jesus Christ, you're pathetic.
They're gonna be an odd man out, right? 3 of them walked away.
사원 나랑 빨리 나랑 같이 하자. 여기서 하는 게임들 결국 힘 쓰는 거 아니면 머리 쓰는 거야. 나랑 둘이 같이 하면 웬만한 상대는 다 이길 수 있어.
Bro, I feel so sick.
Yeah. Yo, Sungwoo fucks Ali.
You gotta be with the old guy. Come on.
Yeah.
You gotta. The old man's the whole reason you guys won the last game. I mean, you'll be fine here, you know?
I know what this show is doing it. The show is literally gonna piss me off so much right now.
영감이 이 옷 입고 가.
Did he piss himself?
이 도시 없으면은
No. Come on, work with him. I'm hoping that it's not going to be like a murder game of each other.
I genuinely feel that in my spirit.
Stop.
Will I literally feel it. I feel it in my core, and I'm already really pissed off and a little emotional. I'm really upset right now.
What's the game where you have to balance yourself on a log?
잘해보자.
On a log, you have to knock the person off.
그럼 저런 꼰대들한테나 매달리고.
Those boomers over there.
쪽팔리면 문제야? 너밖에 없었어. 같이 해줄 것 같은 사람이.
That's kind of disrespectful.
나도 지금 그래.
True. Put it there, partner. Shake on it.
He's getting a nobody character, so I think you're right.
무슨 게임을 할지 몰라서.
Honestly,
재지 말고 그냥.
I hope it's this kid.
이러다가 여기서 나오면
39 people left.
An odd number.
That's what I
It's
was,
a
that's
fucking
what
odd
I, that's
number.
what I was saying.
So what happens if there's just one person then?
뭘 어떻게 돼? 남은
Do they get to-
It'll be eliminated.
I think that's what they're discussing right now.
Oh, or maybe they just give him a pass. Maybe they give him a pass or something.
No.
I've seen that meme.
Maybe they give him a pass.
Yeah.
I have seen that too.
I see a lot of it.
갑시다.
No.
You gotta join the old man. Don't let him
These
die.
people are for equality. If somebody gets odd man out, they'll let him pass through instead of just let him die. Come on, let's be hopeful.
Yes!
영감님, 저랑 하실래요?
Come on, put it there.
팀원 선정 시간이 종료되었습니다.
니들
참가자들은
지금 실수하는 거야.
게임장으로
니들 정말 나 없이 이길 수 있을 것 같아.
Oh, she's by herself.
Oh,
나안 믿냐?
okay.
I totally
Dumb bitch yelling.
Yo, stop calling people babe.
I know,
don't
seriously,
like
I
that.
don't like it either.
언니, 나랑 하자. 시절에 족달린 새끼들 다 꺼져.
Oh my god, isn't there there's a married couple in this,
That,
right?
it's them right there.
Yeah.
이 새끼도 안 빼. 이 새끼도 죽어야 돼. 이 새끼.
Dude.
Oh man. Oh god,
What
what's gonna
happens?
happen?
All right, what do you think? What do you think happens to the one?
Well, there's some guys in there with some blickies, so... Yeah.
나 진작이 없는데. 내적
Why didn't you just walk out? Act like you had a partner.
What if they don't kill her and she comes back later? Oh my god.
Off-camera death don't really count to me.
Maybe
so.
she makes it
Yeah.
to the next thing.
참가자들은 진행요원의 안내에 따라 각자의 위치로
With all the
이동해
doors.
주시기 바랍니다.
Going to fucking Narnia?
Or
Is this, what's,
setting.
Storage Wars?
Storage Wars.
Some of them look like storage containers.
Yeah, the sunset and everything.
It's just doors.
Play paintball, but they have real guns.
긴장하지 마. 우리 둘
Kid
Battle
game?
Royale.
A kid game? Paintball?
나도 형이랑 하니까 이길 것 같습니다.
Dude, I no longer trust
그래,
Sangwoo.
이제 나가자. 돈 가지고 가족한테 돌아가는.
You're a sack of shit.
이제 주머니를 하나씩 받아주시기 바랍니다.
Marbles? Yeah, it sounds like marbles.
I used to have marbles like that.
구슬치기인가 봐요.
I don't remember how to play marbles.
동네에서 어릴 때 구슬치기 많이 했지. 내가 선수였어.
Of course you were. Of course he was good.
He's good at every single game.
그러면은 우리 깐부부터 내줘야지.
Gangu?
깐부요?
Gambuya.
아니 구슬.
Pinky Promise?
예, 맞아요. 이렇게
Oh, and
영감비. 깐부에 우리가 이 동네 구슬 싹.
이번 게임은 각자 자신의 구슬을 가지고 지금 여러분의
Compete
옆에 있는 짝과 시합을 벌여 상대의 구슬 10개를 모두 따내는 사람이 승리합니다. 다시 한번 말씀드립니다. 각자 자신의 구슬을 가지고 옆에 있는 짝과 시합을 벌여 상대의 구슬을
you were right, Sam.
You were.
Fucking bastard.
승리합니다.
You just have to take them, or you have to play a game.
형.
You fucking knew it.
시작합니다.
Oh, man.
Fuck no.
무슨 게임 할지나 말해. 나도 잘 몰라.
So no one knows? Like,
이거 어릴 때 꼰대들이 하던 게임.
Is marbles like a game that it can be multiple
게임
things that you
봐봐. 우리
decide?
마음대로 정해도 된다.
Create your own rules?
so they gotta be clever to try and figure out a way to win together, maybe?
이것만 맞추면 돼.
혼술 작수.
뭔데요?
What?
Uh-oh.
This is so weird how this is decided.
So they just keep going back and forth.
에이 씨발 왜 욕을 하고 그래? 형님에서 이거는 내가 진짜로 네 부하로 보내.
Of course. Yeah, you little shit.
오 이거 어떻게 줄 거야? 못 쓴대잖아 이 병신 새끼야.
구슬 지켜.
So that's what they have to play. They all just have to do that same game.
Well, they said that you can make up any game you want with any
Yeah.
rules.
That's so weird.
You just have to have the other people's marbles.
No.
내가 뭐 애들 있는 줄 알아?
He doesn't know where he is.
딱 한 판으로 끝내자. 다 걸고 딱 한 판만.
Damn.
That's intense.
마지막에 하자. 그럼 그때까진 뭐하게?
Talk?
얘기.
Yeah.
무슨 얘기? 다른 사람들한테 못해보는 얘기. 서로 무슨 얘기를 하든 다시 얼굴 보고 민망할 일은 없잖아. 안 그래?
Yeah, it's done no matter what.
Yeah.
잘 키워.
Jesus.
Damn.
Is that not 10?
That's more than 10. That's how much Sangwoo has left.
Oh.
네가 잡아. 형이랑 하기 싫어.
이건 치매예요. 제정신 아닙니다.
You still gotta get the marbles.
Why can't you just take them from him? He doesn't know about the game.
한 번만 해봐요. 이거 정말 재밌어요. 나 집에 가고 싶어.
Yeah, dude, this guy's dying. There's no way.
Shit! You got 5 more left, Doc.
Change the game. Can he change it?
Look at this guy. He's a little rat.
게임 바꾸게 해줘. 그래야 공평하잖아. 니들이 여긴 평등한 곳이라며. 어? 인정합니다.
Oh! Bitch!
Oh no.
뭐해? 손펴.
It's odd. Oh my god.
What does that mean?
Fucking die. He lost the bet, so he has to give up whatever he bet.
How many did they bet? He only has 5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it's
dude,
bet too.
oh no, so it's gonna be a 50-50. It's you only get
Oh!
Wait, what? Hide it! What are you doing?
That's his last one.
내가 아무것도 모르는 척하면서 나 속인 거지.
What?
너 이런 거 해본 적 없다며? 어떻게 속였어? 말해!
Blow your fucking brains out. If you
Chill
don't
your
play this
shit,
game.
dude.
북에선 왜 내려온 거야?
여기가 나온 줄 알고.
Look where you ended up.
Yeah, no.
그래서
Might have been better.
Is it better?
얘가 나?
Might have been better to stay behind, you know?
가족은? 같이 내려온 거야?
아버지는 강을 건너다 총에 맞아 건물에 내려갔고 어머니는 동생이랑 같이 지낼 집 하나 구하고 북에 있는 엄마 데리고 와야지.
야, 너 진짜 안 되겠다. 여기서 나가면 나한테 남조선에서 뻔하게 돈 쓰는 것 좀 배워야겠다.
You're not gonna get out of here together. You're gonna beg for him
Yeah,
to give
seriously?
him over? Oh, no.
Oh.
우리 식구 다 죽어. 미안해요.
So are his.
나도
Exactly.
아니야. 야, 너만 나 도와주면 돼.
Damn.
야, 그러니까 제발
Oh, dude, he's gonna play Ollie.
내 말 한 번만 믿고 도와.
원래 우리 계획대로
There's no way.
다시 너랑 나랑 한 팀으로 승부할 수 있어. 우리 둘 다 같이 나갈 수 있어.
This fucking rat,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh!
Oh shit.
처음 본 건 우리 엄마였어.
Oof.
학교 갔다 집에 돌아오니까 그 인간 직업이 목사였어.
Oh my
No
lord.
wonder she's been so against this church stuff the whole time, too.
엄마를 때리고 나한테 그 짓을 하고 나면
Oh.
항상 기도했어.
Oh my god, man.
우리 죄를 사하여달라. 근데 엄마를 죽인 나는 기도를 안 하더라. 죄를 용서받지 못할 걸 알았나?
Send him right to hell.
40번
Wait, so what do you have to do now with one ball? Marble.
That's what I mean. Like,
What's
can't.
the
It's
point
a
of this?
losing game.
Just now he has to guess?
Yeah.
Oh, he
What if
has
he
to just
put
guess.
all of them in?
Wait. Oh no!
잠깐만요, 저.
Oh, dude.
Can you change it?
Yeah, man, until he opens his hand.
Shit! What happens now?
He lost. He's dead. He's out. There's no way.
I don't get it. That can't happen though.
뭐라고 했지?
Lie. If the pink guy wasn't listening.
방금 뭐라고 했냐고?
Even.
He's gonna have to.
He's
say
gotta
something.
have to lie to this guy.
Yeah.
Dude, this is
Even.
so fucked, man. There's no way.
짱이야.
He looks like he's so out of it.
He's gone.
정말 우리 같이 이길 수 있어요?
Dude, this is.
정말
I will never forgive this dude.
I know!
Guys, I will never forgive him.
You can't trust this dude.
내는 아니야.
I need some marbles.
그 주머니 그렇게 들고 다니면 위험해.
Yo,
Yeah.
is that how it can be played? I was gonna say, just be like,
뭔지 몰라. 우리 이거 잃어버리면 끝이야. 알지?
No. No!
내가 가지고 건 안전하게 해줄게.
No! No!
Ollie's gone.
No! No! You're gonna be fucking kidding me. What is he doing?
넌 여기서 돈 가지고 나가면 뭐
I
할
don't
거야?
understand what he's doing.
교도소 앞에 누가 기다리고 있더라고.
She went to jail for killing her dad?
죄인 줄 알았는데. 그냥 갈 데가 없어서 온 거라.
That's brutal.
Yeah, it is.
같이 제주도 나갈래?
God, you're not gonna survive this.
Yeah.
미안. 또 실수.
229번 탈락.
These guys.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh my god, that's the jackpot.
What if
Kiss it.
what if he doesn't win?
Mwah, kiss it.
I mean,
Good
he's
luck. Yep.
relatively expendable. I don't know if he'll make it. What if he doesn't?
Oh!
What if he doesn't?
Oh, they're both out.
더 던졌냐? 난 아직
Oh shit. What happens if he doesn't make it?
What if he doesn't? He might not make it.
Did they really say you can't kill each other?
They're clearly not letting it happen.
Exactly. Smack his hand. He won't make it. What happens if he doesn't make it?
Oh, it's a horrible throw.
Yeah, it was.
Is it really? I don't think it's still going, is it?
Oh.
It is.
Oh, maybe it wasn't.
Wait, what if it knocks his in? It's gonna knock his in. Yep!
No.
Oh my fucking god!
No freaking way, does that work?
Yep. Yep.
Click, clack.
Yep. Oh my god.
We got a runner.
Oh shit. You fucking
Pebbles or something? He swapped it out. He didn't grab the first one. He grabbed something in his pocket.
Are you sure?
I'm telling you, he swapped him out. He gave him less. See, look, that's what the actual one was. He sat it down.
We saw the trade that he traded out. I just don't... Was there only a few?
What if Ali still had a few with him?
No, he kept the one in his pocket. God. Whatever's in there is not marbles.
Yes, you do.
근데 방금 뭐라고 하셨죠?
Oh.
내가
I hate this.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
자기라고 하셨잖아요. 내가 그랬어?
Why? Why does he have to do this to this guy, man?
예. 정신 차려요.
응?
Good lord. He just showed him his hand.
Because he knows it's the last time.
어디?
God, man. Oh, this is so awkward. What if he didn't have autos even? Freak. That was it. He just killed him. Like that. Fuck. Damn it!
You fucking piece of shit.
구슬 20개야. 어떤 게임을 하든 폭력을 쓰지 않고 상대방의 구슬을 모두 따면
Oh, okay. Without any violence.
Fucking prick, man.
여기서 구슬을 던져서 저 벽에 가깝게 멈추는 쪽이 이기는 거. 새벽이야.
새벽.
뭐가? 강새벽.
강새벽.
지영.
지영.
누가 먼저 할까? 네가 먼저 해. 번호도 네가 빠르잖아.
구슬이 다 없어졌네. 어떡하지? 더 놀고 싶은데. 나 구슬 하나만 빌려주면은
I can't.
안 될까?
I do fucking. Oh my gosh, I can't do this.
여기 이게 구슬이 하나 있었네.
What?
하나가 남았어.
Oh, great. Let's prolong this inevitable
Wait a minute.
time.
Wait a minute. Is there... Oh. Oh, shit!
I wasn't that close, my friend.
Watch her just drop it right at her feet. Yep.
I expected that.
Same.
She gave herself up.
너 뭐 하는 거야? 내가 졌네. 너 뭐 하는 짓이냐고. 구슬을 그냥 놓쳤어. 이거냐? 무조건 이기게 해준다는 게? 너 이런다고 내가 고마워할 줄 알지? 다시 던져. 나 다시 던져도 너 못 이겨.
참 좀 멋있게 좀 치게 해줘라. 혼자 개똥 잡지 말고 다시 던지라고!
너는 여기서 나갈 이유가 있지만
Yeah, that's what I was thinking the whole time.
Yeah.
난 없어. 너가 물어본 다음부터 계속 생각을 해봤거든? 아무리 생각해도 생각이 안 나. 엄마도 만나고 동생도 찾고 제주도에 두고 가고
형!
Oh my god.
형 어디 있어? 형! 상우 형! 나 보고 왔어요! 형! 상우 형!
Fucking rocks. I told you. Fucking shithead. That piece of fucking shit.
Oh no! Are you fucking kidding me?
Scumbag of the Year award. Let's go.
Are you fucking for real?
I don't want to watch this one.
고마워.
Damn.
나랑 같이 해줘서.
Oh, come the fuck on! Fucking Holly, really?
영감님, 내 거 다 걸 테니까
Make it fair
자네
overall.
것도 다 걸어. 말이 안 되는 거잖아. 자네가 날 속이고
Seem fair.
내 굿을 가져간 건
Oh,
God, so he knew the whole time.
wow.
What?
So he wasn't playing dumb.
He knew. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's conviction. What does that tell you about yourself?
Yeah.
The old man's still gonna let him have it though. Yeah. He's still gonna give it. He just wanted him to know that he was paying attention.
가져.
Damn.
Fuck, man.
자네 거야. 우리는 깐부잖아.
Oh.
기억 안 나? 우리 손가락 걸고 깐부 맺은 거. 깐부끼리는 니꺼 내꺼가 없는 거야. 그동안 고마웠네. 괜찮아. 다 괜찮을 거야.
Fuck, man. Stop. I fucking hate this show. Everything in me.
Fun.
That was episode 6.
That was a good one. That was a good episode.
I hated everything about it. Not in that it was a bad episode, but I'm just so immensely frustrated that A, you were right, and B, like how everything took place in that episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great episode, though.
Oh, phenomenal from a writing, presentation, anticipation, anxiety filled, all the great stuff. I'm angry now. I'm just so mad that that's how everything went down.
Yeah, I had a sick feeling in my gut when they said 2 players. We were talking about that, I think,
last episode.
Was it last episode?
Yeah, I believe so.
About the idea of like tricking them into thinking, kind of like tug of war. You go and choose your 10 people, but instead of teaming up, it's you're teaming up who you want to be against. And I even felt that like they were even setting up relationships intentionally for this with the old man and Ji-hun. Obviously, he's been like the caretaker for him.
Yeah.
And then Ali and Sang-woo. Didn't expect the girls. It made sense, but I didn't expect that to be in the episode either.
Yeah.
But that made sense.
Yeah. I mean, it's... I think one of the most, like, awful thing about these games is that nothing is, like, accidental. You know what I mean? Like, every step of the way, like, leads to the next game and, like, what's going to happen. Like, they set themselves up to have a secret game and murder each other. They set themselves up to, form teams of 10 people and, like, make alliances and grow bonds. And as those bonds grow, you get some people that are closer to others. In a big group of 10, not everybody's best friends with the other 10. You might grow that close bond with, like, you two. And then you're like, well, we've been so good, we've worked so well together, we've been together through the beginning, let's be on this team of 2 duo. And then it just sets you up to fail. And, even, like, in the process of picking the teammates, the one guy bringing up to Ji-hung, hey, because they killed the doctor, there's an odd man out now. So if you don't have a partner, you're dead. And even then being like, he couldn't leave the old man behind at that point. He couldn't leave him behind and let him die. And lo and behold, he's the reason that he dies from then on.
Yeah, you guys, your pessimism paid off. Sang-woo definitely was not going to go through that game without trying to pull a stint.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm being so quiet. I'm legitimately sick to my stomach right now.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I kind of zoned out after a portion of that last half. I really don't
feel well, to be honest.
I mean, like...
Dude, fucking Ali, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was most prepped for Ali out of everybody. I as soon as Sang-woo went for him, I don't think Sang-woo went to Ali thinking that they were going to attack each other. I think he went thinking he was going to be a good mathematician and help him out in some game.
Well, I think that he went to him knowing that no matter what, he can get him to play his game.
Easy to manipulate.
Like, easy to manipulate, whether it's to, hey, this is how we do, like,
That's true.
In multiple ways. Like, hey, it's a 2v2, I need you to listen to me, follow my instructions to the T, we'll win the game. Or, hey, we're going to do... What if it was like a 2v2 fight and he sends him as like the bait, you know what I mean, to win? Or, whatever it is, he knew that he can control him. And in the end, he fucking duped him by sending him on his way and stealing the marbles from under his nose.
So I'm wondering, did Sang-woo plan that when he flipped out on him? You think? Because he pushed him right up against the thing where the pebbles were.
Just calling him a cheater?
Yeah.
You think that was the moment?
That's what I'm thinking, is when he started to have the idea.
Oh,
he could
for sure.
fool him.
He already figured out what he was going to do by that moment.
Yeah, I think you hit on the nail too.
He pushed him right up against the planer.
Well, even I think Will had it on the mark of choosing Ali to begin with. It's a good point. Ali's one of the easiest to manipulate.
Extremely innocent.
Yeah, he's super innocent. He doesn't know. See, I thought it was going to be the line from the earlier episode where he says, I don't know any games. And they brought up in the episode, I don't know any games. So I thought he was going to be like, oh, here's how the rules are played, and then not going to tell him like a key factor in the game. Ended up not being that. Ended up just being his desperation trying to cheat him out later. But that's what I thought it was going to be. You guys thought Segway was going to betray somebody. I didn't know if it would happen so soon.
Yeah. I mean, the dude's a fucking rat. He's been a rat since the beginning.
Yeah.
And even by, like, what he's done to his own, like, outside of the games in his personal life, like, betting his whole...
His mother...
or using his
shop,
mother's
home.
whole life as collateral for his
Collateral
fucking,
insurance or something.
For his stocks. I mean, like...
Stocks and shit.
You know, what... Like, you just can't get any more scummy than that. So, like, why would you trust that? I mean, of course, these people don't know that. But trusting that man with it, you know... What's the saying? I trust him as far as I could throw him. You know what I mean? Like, that's... You just can't be in a working or some type of, like, relationship with a person like that. Because they'll fuck you over every single time, 9 times out of 10.
Yeah. I guess to try and hit all the points, the episode started with Start of the Games, which had our characters in line being inspected because... Oh, go ahead.
Before that, the guy was talking to somebody on the phone, the leader of the game.
Yes.
Saying the game's still going to go on and they're going to clean up the mishap that happened.
And bring on the VIPs for the...
Yeah, the VIPs are coming.
Yeah, so they weren't here yet. I thought they might have been watching the entire games, but they're being brought on. So maybe you're right about the brother. I was saying if the brother was a VIP, he was already watching the games. But if the VIPs weren't watching the games, where was the brother when he was missing? Which means he could potentially be the guy with the mask.
I think he's the one running it.
He could be. Or he could be the higher up, the guy above talking to the guy with the mask.
Or
what
if he's just so freaking rich, he just left.
He does talk to the guy in English who's above him, so it might be an English speaker.
Yeah, but just because he speaks English well doesn't mean that, you know, it's not...
Oh, I meant the guy above him.
Oh, that
the person above him. Yeah, so they were inspecting, looking for 29 VIPs. Gion was covering the old man because of his pee. We all went to the white room, and the girl, Neon.
Yeah, I just remembered that.
Something Nee.
Yeah.
She got left behind. Do you think she is alive? We did not hear gunfire.
We didn't see her get killed off.
And you and I both know for any character that's killed off screen.
Every single death on this has been on screen.
Yeah.
I mean, they kindly let us have the old man off screen, but we know. And
I think
same with Ali.
I think she's alive.
I think she's alive as well.
Yeah, I think she's alive. I'm not gonna lie, I have a hot take, but I'll save it for the end of this episode.
Okay. I was just gonna say
there's some stuff I want to say too.
Okay. I think the girl would only be alive because since they made it a point that they want the games to be even, in a dodgeball game, I feel like a coach or like a teacher doesn't want to leave the odd person out, so they're not, because it wouldn't be fair to the odd person, because the classroom doesn't decide how many people are in the room.
Yeah, and they just
hold them on the side. Hold them on the side until you can re-enter them. Is how I feel.
Yeah, so I don't think she's dead. But because no gunshots, we just heard her screaming, "You bitch bastards!" Blah 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 blah.
Take me back to my team, you fuckers.
So we open the doors. We're in a little neighborhood with
I liked that set. It was pretty cool.
An afternoon setting of some back Korean neighborhood that the old man recognizes. And the game was make it your own marble game, but by the end, only one of you can have all 20 marbles through non-violence. I was a little confused during the thing. I was trying to figure out I must have missed that.
I definitely missed the non-violence part, but I caught the part of, like, you can play whatever.
I got that. Whatever game you wanted.
Whatever game you want.
But I couldn't think of games to play with marbles. The only one I knew is, like, what I said, where you flick it at the marbles and they scatter.
Yeah, but, like, just like those girls. You can just make it up.
Yeah.
Okay, whoever can throw it the farthest. You know, or...
Well, I was just thinking, like, it had to be, like, a game. Like, oh, we can play basketball with it. We can makeshift something out of wood chips to resemble a hoop.
Yeah. I guess what was cool is... I don't even know. The games really didn't even need to involve the marbles by the end of it. It just mattered that by the end of whatever game you choose, somebody ends up with 20 marbles.
Yeah.
Which was very clever. And I liked what we got. We got a Doksu playing with his...
He had the best game.
Mobster.
Playing golf.
Yeah, all trying to get in the hole, and if
Yeah.
you don't throw all of them in, but one of them goes in, you
get all of
rack
them.
them
You
up.
get the
That was
jackpot.
really cool. I liked that game.
You're going for a Hail Mary. All right.
Yeah, I love the odds and even game.
Yeah.
I really like that game. Like I want to actually
A lot of
play
people
that.
play
It's a fun game.
I thought it was what we played in New Hampshire. The Pirates. What's it called? Pirates Dice or
Pirates
Liar's Dice?
Yeah, it's like
close-
it's
it's
pretty
close to that.
similar. Yeah.
It's like guessing
It's-
without knowing all the cards on the table.
If you don't know what we're talking about, it's from the third Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
Second
Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
And
if you haven't seen that, I don't really know how to describe it to you.
I mean, it's
Sorry.
essentially
It's basically
it's pretty much the same premise. A couple of people have hidden die or marbles, and you have to play a game based off assumptions, thinking you know what the average between the two numbers will be.
Yeah.
You guess, and if you get it right, dice out or collecting more dice or losing dice, whatever. So.
And then we get what we get. Daksu, he wins.
He wins.
That was awesome.
Sheer luck.
His win was awesome.
I know, I was cheering in the moment.
Yeah,
I thought it was
same.
hilarious. I thought it was hilarious, his reaction, because I thought he might die. I really did.
Yeah, me too.
Out of everybody that we had, I feel like he was the most possible one to eliminate off the board.
Really?
Yeah.
I think he's one of those characters who's got plot armor.
I don't. I think he's a character that
He's got
you
so much
root for the
screen
bad
time.
guy. Like, he's more of a bad guy than a good guy, but you still enjoy his time on the screen.
He's gonna have a satisfying end.
Yeah,
think?
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have so much investment in him, so when he goes, it's okay. But like, I enjoy watching him in his scumminess.
Yeah, he's in like my top 3 characters.
Like, there's a difference between him and Sungwoo. Like, Sungwoo is a character you want to be good, so you're very disappointed when they aren't good. And then he's a character you know is inherently bad, but it's okay. You root for him, and then when he dies, it's okay. Whereas the other guy's like, die! Because you wanted him to be good and he fails you.
Stupid rat.
I mean, he probably was my favorite character until this moment.
Sungwoo?
Yeah.
Huh. I mean,
I really liked him.
He is a very interesting character to watch on the screen.
He's very interesting.
I knew he was a rat from the moment we
Yeah,
fucking met
he's
him.
a rat.
I knew
The
it.
honeycomb
He's a
game
rat.
Knew
is
it.
what sewed it.
Even before that, dude, I knew it. I just...
Huh.
He is
knew it.
interesting.
Yeah, but, I mean, for that game, he explained to Ali. Ali didn't even understand what evens and odds were, which I assume I assume is just language barrier. I didn't think it was, like, he didn't even understand the even odd number. He could have not, I don't know, but I assumed it was just language barrier for...
Yeah, I don't think any new speaker of a language would go and find out of their way odds and evens. Like the words.
But
like when you
then he had to explain what the odds and the evens were, though.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
I'm saying,
how do you explain? Okay, so if you don't know what an odd and even is, so if we're learning a new language and I'm like, oh, odds and evens, and you're like, what's odds and evens? Like, I don't know what that word means, and I'm like, okay, well, 1, 3, 5,
and you're like, oh, okay,
odds,
okay.
and then it's because you know the numbers.
You'll know it from your school from Pakistan.
Yeah,
but you don't know the translation of the word because it's not a common word brought up when you're learning a new language.
I mean, he could be like, I don't know the right phrase, but like mathematically illiterate to not know what an even.
Well, that's what
he
I
could.
thought in a previous episode he said he wasn't really like super educated.
I don't remember.
I think he was saying he doesn't know Korean games very well, or he doesn't know games very well. He was saying they're going to have to explain it
because he doesn't. They don't play games in Pakistan because he lives in like there's no time for kids to play games. Like they're just trying to survive. Is what he was saying. I think.
Yeah, and I think that's where the difference was.
But regardless, Ali somehow managed to almost beat Sungwoo until Sungwoo raged at him.
One fucking marble.
He raged at him.
I'm surprised Sungwoo didn't like try the same thing Doc Soo said. Like, let's play a new game. Are we allowed to play it? I'm surprised that even passed. Like, because Doc Soo was losing very bad. So why would they let it? Well, I think the only reason they let it. I think the only reason they let it pass was because they went with a game that Doc Soo was not familiar with. So it wasn't fair. So he argued that let's restart and start with a game that both of us know. So
did they play odds and evens?
I think they started.
Did at the beginning.
I think they started with that.
And then they did the golf.
And Doc was like, "This is a dumb game. I don't know it." And the girls, they didn't really play games, so I guess we'll get back to them.
They just got to know each other.
That was an awesome moment.
Yeah,
that was really good.
I thought that was the coolest part of the entire episode.
Yeah,
is they chose to not waste 30 minutes on doing a game when they can just choose something at the end and instead get to like know each other for the last few moments of one of their lives.
Yeah.
I like that idea. I like trying to spend the last moments, their last precious moments, trying to like, I don't know, be people.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and it makes sense for the girl because, like she said, when she was a kid, she murdered
Her dad.
I won't say it's murdered. She
defended her mom.
She avenged her mother in the moment,
and herself. She said he did the unspeakable thing to her.
Yeah, yeah.
Or had done it in the past.
Yeah. I think those kind of crimes should get like a pass. Like,
yeah,
you know, like you're like defending yourself when you're whatever. But that's for a different point.
And she went to jail for it.
But she went to jail for it, and she came out, and she got into this. Well, she got called right into this game essentially. So she didn't have really a purpose for her life, and lo and behold, she meets someone that has a family that she's trying to bring back together. And it was like sad but cool to see, like, she's like, you know, I want to see you win. I want to see you survive and thrive with your family, so make sure you win this game.
Yeah, I mean, now we're at the...
Well, she had nothing to lose.
Now we're at the point of the episode where all the poop hit the wall. And I think that's see, I was prepping myself. I knew it was going to happen. I think what just killed it for me, or not killed it, but like what broke my heart in all the moments, not Ali and Sang-woo's, but specifically Jian and Saibok, and Jian and Yam, the old man.
Enam.
Yep. Yeah,
it was like
I couldn't see if it was L's or I's. Yeah, I don't know. Them just giving up their lives, like choosing for the other person to live on. I love that the girl like twice made the mistake of being like, we can go together to the island or whatever. Yeah. And she's like, sorry, I didn't. Because I didn't think... she was annoying to me at first. I didn't really... wasn't very becoming of a person. I didn't like how, like... Her attitude towards anyone else's faults on life situations was kind of annoying to me. But then hearing where she came from, her quick attachment to just another person who's just, you know, there. And then just her decision, I don't know. We all felt it, that she was just going to drop the marble.
Yeah.
I was like, she's going to do it. I just freaking know.
I didn't want to say it out loud. I was like sitting there thinking, I was like, she's just going to drop it at her feet. And I was like, fuck, that is what's going to happen.
Yeah, I felt it.
A beautiful sacrifice.
I really don't remember much of the last half because I was just trying to I didn't want to look. And then the old man.
Who was actively aware the whole time that he was being played.
Okay, but before even knowing that, though, it was just such a super hard thing.
Yeah.
Like, assuming in the moment, believing that he had the dementia, and that Jian... I mean, I don't necessarily hate on Jian in that moment.
No.
If we are to believe that was true, and... like he's gonna, like they're both gonna die if they don't have the progression of the game go forward. And the old man already went into the game saying like, I'm gonna die anyway. And it's like, we gotta let the game continue. Let's just get it going. And the old man wasn't spitting out numbers.
Yeah.
He was taking forever to do it. It's obviously cruddy that he had to do it. Jian had to switch up the numbers. But the ultimate reveal of hey, so I was watching you this whole time,
but he still chose to let him win.
Which
is brutal.
Was very upsetting.
It was very upsetting. Do you want to know why I'm not as upset though?
Why?
All right, tinfoil hat. Hold on, gotta put it on real quick. All right, when I started this episode, this is a Will certified theory. When I started this episode, and when they went into the room, and he was like, "Oh, this is just like my neighborhood, like when I was growing up, and the marbles, like I know how this works, blah blah blah." He has known how every single one of these games works. Now, granted, maybe he's just an old man that's had a lot of attachment to his childhood. That's very likely, but the fact that he's known like every single game and exactly how to win every single game, but except for like unconventional moments, like he knew automatically what to do with red light, green light, and he wasn't even fazed by the dead bodies. He knew exactly what to do for the honeycomb game. He just didn't know of an unconventional way to win like Ji-hung had. You know what I mean? And then he had the perfect strategy for winning a tug of war with a, you know, a group that isn't like necessarily like the most fit. And then he knew exactly what to do for the marbles. Alright, the next loop in this fucking conspiracy. He just admitted that he wasn't having a dementia spiral. So he was there the whole time. And you wanted to know what the worst and the craziest part? The one person in this whole thing that they showed that doesn't actually get shot, we don't see it happen, is Homeboy. And I don't know if you guys were listening, but we didn't hear a body drop in the background. I'm not going to sit here and say that that's like fact, but if we went back and played that one more time, there is a gunshot, no body drops.
Yeah.
They shot Ali, it was boom,
And
shoot the girl, boom, shot him. It focused on Ji-hung because it was emotional, and I mean, trust me, I feel fucking sick that he's dead.
And I wouldn't want to see that.
But he shoots, and there's no body that drops, and they don't show it.
So what are you trying to say?
You think he's one
You think
of the leaders?
he's a VIP?
I don't know if he's involved in this, or if he's played the game before, or if he like low key like is like
number
one
one
of the people that are in charge. But that's kind of what I'm feeling. So like I don't have like the pieces necessarily to say like what he is in this.
Wait. So you're saying he doesn't even have dementia at all?
Like he faked it to begin with?
He literally just ran around. I wish this camera would move so I could just like do the waddle. But he's like, oh yeah, it's just like my place. Blah 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 blah. And then as soon as he was like, let's.
Pissed himself.
But listen, he literally goes. He's like, come on, we'll do one game. We'll bet it all. And then he was like, why would I do that? Blah blah blah. And he's like, oh, but it's okay to fool an old man. He immediately just went and like it's like he broke
the man
character.
behind the closet.
Yeah, he just like fucking broke character to let him know, yo, I've known what's been going on the whole time.
It could work if he's whoever's in charge of this obviously is very interested in the psychological factors of a human, so he's kind of like calling out a person, making him analyze his own psyche.
But that's the thing that's... I mean, you said it very early on in the first episode, how you're like, I wonder if this is all just like a weird social experiment. And the farther we get along in this, and the more that these like wild choices that like they're testing these people to play, you know, like when it comes to like murdering people in the middle of the night, or joining up, or like breaking apart teams, or creating alliances, or, you know, I mean, hell, they allow people to even go to the bathroom and have sex because they're like allowing these bonds to be formed and broken.
That means the Willy Wonka analogy is actually perfect.
Yeah.
That means everything's a test.
Everything's a freaking test. And so... But with all that stuff going on, I don't know who
commenters. There's another show that's exactly like this.
He physically.
You know what I'm talking about.
How would they know?
I can't say it.
How would they know?
You know what I'm talking about if you've seen it.
Out of the 3,000 plus billion shows.
I can't think of anything that he's talking about right now. But that is my, like, Will's, you know, tinfoil hat theory.
It can't be the masked man if we're going with what you're saying. I feel like I just wasted my heart on this episode, man.
Because of what you're saying, I'm also thinking... I immediately started thinking, why the fuck is he even playing the game? What's he playing the game for? He's an old man who has a tumor in his head. Like, what? What are you trying to do?
But that's what I'm saying. Why do we even know if that's fucking true?
Exactly.
He goes through all this stuff, and come on, he even sits there and throws in the heartstring of to see what he does. He throws in the heartstring of my son's birthday.
That's funny. I really thought that moment was weird. Out of everything in the episode, I thought that was the only misplaced thing. I thought that line was a little corny. Everything else I was really suckered into.
Dude, I am telling you, I don't know if he's the ringleader of all this. I don't know if he's the dude that like picks like who's going to be a part of this.
He can't be the masked man. The body does not make.
What if he's a VIP? What if VIP is playing the game? What if this is like Hunger Games?
I just don't get it. I'm down to hear it. I don't know.
I'm saying I don't have all the pieces. I don't have necessarily the answer of what this theory means.
I feel like,
but I'm telling you, the one thing that fucking blew my mind was he got shot and there was no noise of a body falling.
Can we play it back?
I feel like my heart.
I want to play it back.
My heart has been twisted.
Dude, I mean, like, listen, tinfoil hat all the way, and if I'm completely wrong, it's okay. I don't really care. And commenters, fine, tell me I'm wrong. But, you know, sorry, we're going to have to relive this sad moment at the end right here.
It's okay, I'm not looking at the screen. I'll just listen.
Sorry to make you guys relive this again.
Yeah, I
think it's two eyes.
The show if they played me.
Yeah, no body.
I was looking to see if his head was still over there on the other side of the awning.
But nothing. And then they even hide, like, the bottom down there. It's the only body that we don't see in this whole thing. Listen, I pray to God that I'm right just because I want him to be alive. I'm like 99% sure I'm probably wrong, but this is just, like, where my gut is going in this moment. And...
Damn.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I just feel like it's just weird that we had that moment right there where he just, like, basically spilled the beans.
Well, now I just have this very dark abyss in my soul, Will, because here I am being very...
I love how he said your name, Will.
I'm just very not happy with this theory.
I had to say it.
I know.
Like, near the end, once he got shot, I was like, my mind was battling, like, me wanting to, like, strangle Sang-woo alive versus, like, the anxiety of the episode, how uncomfortable I felt with all of it, and then, like, I'm like, but in the back of my mind, I was like, this old man is just so strange to me, like, just through the whole thing, and that last scene, that's to me what like sold it as, like, nah, there's more to this than what we're seeing.
Even him, do you think he's lying there when he said, I remembered my name?
Again, I don't know why you'd play like you have dementia and you're like, oh, I don't know anything. Oh, this looks just like my neighbor.
Well,
I don't know how dementia works.
Well, honestly, it's pretty close. I thought. Listen, all I got from it is that I thought he had dementia because I thought he sold it pretty damn well. But if what you're saying is true, I don't like what you're saying is true.
All right,
but hold on. I thought the dementia was real through all the episodes, and then in this last moment, it was just him wanting to see in his final hours because he knew. Like, when the game was announced that it's going to be 2v2 and he realized, I thought he was just doing the dementia because Ji-young knows that he has dementia, just to see what kind of man Ji-young is by the end of it, and then be like, hey, I caught you, but I'm still going to let you live. But
why? But that's what I'm saying. Why would he do that? Why does it not make sense? Because if he's a man who's going to die, and it would be him being like, I'm gonna die. Like, I'm just gonna let you take it. I feel like that makes sense. That makes total sense. That part makes sense, but I'm saying, like, what's the point of, like, playing the whole game with him mentally to, like, you know what I mean? Like,
to see what kind of person he is, if it's worth... Because as he said, he got cheated out. He doesn't have to give the last marble. It'd be seeing what kind of man he was by the end of it, giving him this mental trial to see what kind of man Ji-young is. That's what the whole thing was anyway.
I think, but that's the thing.
But even if your theory's right, that's what that thing is.
I know, I agree with that, but that was the point I was going to make. I just feel like if it's all a mental trial, then, like, there's just no, like, for me, I get it that yes, he has a brain tumor, he's going to die, but, like, he's been playing this game and helping people along the whole way, but, like, he's been still like, I want to win myself. You know what I mean? He even said, like, at that one, you know, when it's all, stop, you're all going to die. Yeah. We're not going to be able to keep going. Like, he wants the games to keep going. So it's like, if you want the games to keep going, wouldn't you want to participate participate in it yourself? I mean, granted, this is a very dire situation where it's like, it either is I die or he dies. There is no, like, way to weasel this so we both live, or that I can live and the game keeps going. You know what I mean? So it's just like...
Yeah, I'm just saying I don't find his persona
dementia
sketchy.
Sucks. Dementia. The
no,
dementia
it's not. I literally know somebody close that had dementia, and it was very believable.
Same, me too. I agree. I'm not saying that dementia is not believable, and that you people who have... I grew up with someone in my family that had dementia too, and it was very, like... One moment they're totally there and they know you, and then the next they're in like they're in another dimension almost, and like they just like don't even know what is happening or who anyone really is. I get that. I just think it's weird that in the moment he played like he had dementia just to be like the gotcha. You know what I mean?
I'm thinking, what if it's because like he was winning? Jihan had one marble, and maybe he had the premonition of like, okay, I'm an old man. I've lived my life. This guy's pretty young.
Yeah.
I want him to live a life. I've lived mine.
That's possible.
Mine's over.
That's what I mean. Fake it. I was just saying the whole purpose of faking that was also to help
Jihan.
The old man helped Jihan point out what kind of man Jihan is. To better him in life because Jihan was trying to kill the old man. That's what I thought made sense.
That's true.
Like,
that's a fair point.
It is.
Like, this man has been caring for you. You realize that this man still has ended up here for the same reason. Let's test him. We're gonna both die. I don't want him to die. I'm already here. I know my life has expired. I'm just gonna do this little thing to point out his flaw, so when I leave this world, he can better himself going forward. I didn't find any of that sus. What you're saying still makes sense. I still don't think the other possibility of the realm I'm living right now doesn't not make sense.
Even with all the nice, helpful things he did for the old man earlier, you think he still wanted to test him and find his flaws?
Sorry, say that again?
With all the nice things that Jihan has done, he's defended the old man, he helped him all throughout these episodes. Even then, you think he still wanted to test him?
I was just saying, because they are still all here at the end of the day. So, I would just assume...
It's all for one, man. That's what I'm thinking.
Well...
And the fact that he ran into him outside in the real world on coincidence, like.
Oh, you're still saying that with your theory?
I'm sorry, I'm just throwing that in there. He ran into him outside, and it wasn't like, oh, we got dropped off. Like Sung-woo and Ali, they both got dropped off the minivan together. Say Byak or whatever,
and Jihan
and
Jihan
were
you must be super paranoid in my mind.
Listen, this is like my defense mechanism to be like, the old man's not dead too. Like,
I mean, it's fine.
This is like me hanging on to every inch.
Even if you're right, I'm still saying you're a paranoid as hell type of person.
That's fine.
Super paranoid.
I feel like I have to because everybody buy you a beer or something if this is fucking real.
But Sung-woo ended up with Ali.
This is
like
amazing.
Everybody ended up with somebody. I just thought the show was trying to put Jihan with the old man, so that when we got to this moment, it's heartstrings.
I mean, true. Very true. I mean, it was. That definitely was the purpose of it, too, because it did bring the heartstrings, and that was a fucked up ending, and I still low-key hate the show because of it. Like, great
I'm
show.
not kidding. I really did not feel well at the end of that episode.
Yeah.
I can't stress it enough.
I experienced very bad excessive sweating underneath my hoodie.
Yeah.
I don't even. I hid my face so much. I don't even know what happened during the last 20% of this episode.
I disassociated so hard just because I was like so angry. It just made me so like.
Were you angry at the old man relatively early in?
The old man? No. I was never angry at the old man.
Oh, just Sang-woo?
Sang-woo, yeah. I mean, like the fact that Sang-woo and like the game runners. I mean, it's been fucked up everything they've done. So yeah, I should hate them regardless. But like, this was like particularly cruel. Like, worse than anything we've had to deal so far. Like, the only thing I think that's second to the only thing that's second to this is the overnight murders.
I was about to say that. Yeah, let them slaughter each other.
You know, it's one thing too. This is not really related to this episode specifically, but we never really brought it up in the last episode. But every Squid Game had one winner. When the detective is going through those binders, each Squid Game only had one winner. Mm-hmm. So like,
well, that's what they said at the very beginning of the show. Only one person wins.
I didn't know if they.
We didn't know. That's why we were talking about could groups make it to the end, and then last episode we came to the conclusion because of the papers that only one person can make it through, and they haven't said it yet.
Oh, I thought that was one of the things they said at the very beginning of the show.
I'm pretty sure it was like there's 6 games.
I just went into the mindset this is one person's winning this whole thing.
No. Well, I know we briefly talked about it, but like...
Well, honestly, I never believed that too, only because Byak and Jihan, I feel like, are going to be characters people love. I feel like Byak can't die on the show only because it would be like killing off like everybody's best girl, like Mikasa. Like if Eren and Mikasa of Attack on Titan, one of them dies before season 2, you lose half the fan base. Like I still to this day with even the one person making out, I still feel like there's not going to be just one winner by the end for this game. Like we are watching the Squid Game where there was more than one winner, or something happened, the breakout occurred. Like just like Hunger Games, we're getting the experience where Peeta and Katniss break the law of the Squid Game. Mm-hmm. Like we are seeing that Squid Game, not the standard one. Mm. So even if there is one winner, we're not getting... That's like the one thing I do believe in the show. We're not getting one winner in this. I fully believe that. But
I hope Sang-woo dies next episode.
I was gonna bring up, did it not seem like after the honeycomb game?
No, I want him to make it to the end. I want him to get right to the end before the breakout happens, then he dies, thinking he had the chance, and then loses out like 3rd place.
I just hope he like dies horribly, honestly, at this point.
I want him to think that he can reach for the apple and then just be missing it a centimeter shy and drop to the depths of hell.
What were you saying?
I was thinking, right after the honeycomb game, it looked like Jihan wanted to go to Sungwoo and be like, "What the fuck, man? Feels like you knew what that game was."
He definitely wanted to, but he backed off on it.
Yeah, and then for this game, he went right to him. "Hey, I want to be your partner."
And
yeah. So oh man, what the fuck is Jihan gonna do when he finds out that Sungwoo killed Ali?
That's the thing. That he's probably gonna lie and say, "We played the game fair and square, and I won." And
had to kill him.
And he was like, "Hey," Ali was like, "No, I want you to win." Fucking scumbag. I don't have anything else left to say.
No, I'm exhausted. Now I'm annoyed because now I'm thinking the old man betrayed me.
Sorry. This is like, literally, this is my defense mechanism to hope that he's still alive.
I'm very annoyed. I feel like I've just been betrayed. Alright.
Hold on. I want to get to something serious.
Yeah, something chill.
Something serious, okay?
Oh boy.
Put yourself in Jihan's situation.
Yeah?
Could you really do that? You're playing against somebody with dementia. They have that episode. You're going to take advantage of that.
I tried to make sense of it earlier. I wouldn't be doing it out of malicious intent, but if I was given the same exact position as Jihan, I think I'd feel more comfortable than every other situation in Squid Game so far to be like, okay, the man already said he's going into it, not caring if he dies or lives. He has a brain tumor. Assuming this isn't the conspiracy and he's the mastermind, I'm gonna get fucked in the end for betraying the master of the games. I'm gonna be like, okay, the man is not making like if I watched this, if I saw this moment and he made it through the neighborhood, I'd be like, this man's not making it to the next episode anyway. Like I literally think he's dying before the next game at this point because if the dementia is that bad, it's like there's no way he's winning. So I'm gonna try.
Sidebar. I'm sorry. Some of these theories that we are coming up with are reminding me of season 1 Sword Art Online.
Yeah. Oh, that was the one theory that you thought people on the show would know? Sword Art?
No.
Okay,
I cannot say it.
Okay. Yeah, I get what you mean. But even still, like, yeah, I'd feel like a cruddy person, but I would tell him though. I wouldn't try to cheat him out of it. I would tell him afterwards, be like, hey, I have the 20 marbles. I'm telling you, confession right now to why I did this. I'm sorry, but I don't think you're gonna be able to make it farther. Like, I'd try to be as honest and like clear about it. I wouldn't be as shady as him, but I'd be like, can I just have the 20 marbles? Because right now you're in Looney Town talking about your childhood running around. We're both gonna get shot right now.
Yeah,
that's how I would try to go about it. But it's hard. I don't know. I'm just trying to be honest about what I think I would do.
And put it in the mindset of this is a person you don't really know. This is not like we join the Squid Game. One of us gets dementia.
I'm still crying over the guy, betray or not. Like I know the situation's cruddy. I feel bad for the old guy. I felt bad for Jian doing it. I couldn't even watch it because I know the whole situation on both parties was unfair.
Yeah, very.
So I'm curious if this mastermind conspiracy, which does feel somewhat true now that I'm thinking of it, and it's kind of pissing me off.
Listen again.
I'm like believing it now. Like, I feel like it could very well be true.
I am openly saying this is tinfoil hat Will, hoping that I am right just to fix the agony that we just went through. Like, that's literally it. Like, I don't really have, like, other than this episode, I don't have, like, well, I did bring up a lot of points, but I don't have, like, a lot of facts to really go off of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
I'm paranoid when it comes to TV.
You in that situation?
Oh no, go ahead.
You in that situation?
I mean, honestly, I feel like I would probably try and be like, "Yo, like, talk to one of the guys. Can we do a different game where I don't have to? You know what I mean? Because like, clearly they give you answer. Like, can we do a new game, a different game? Because we can make whatever game we want, and then just to do something like something where there is no like. Oh, what did you say? Like, tossing the ball in the hole. You know what I mean? Just, I would try that, because at that point, it's like, what are you going to do? Otherwise, it'd be like, yo, you have dementia, like, just, give it to me. Like, I don't know.
I feel like it's shitty either way, because even when Doc Sue did, I feel like it's shitty to the guy. Oh, I'm losing this game. Hey, can we change it real quick? I didn't know what the game was.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like either way, it's shitty, and you're just trying to postpone the fact that you don't want to die. It's no different than what Sung Woo did.
For sure.
Like, Except Sang-woo didn't even try to do a second game. He was just like, nope, don't want to die.
Yeah.
Hey, so there's a fun game. Go hide and seek over there.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so...
Man. I gotta take a leak, so...
I feel like low-key everybody kind of did the same type of betrayal. Some people were just super petty about it, and some people were less petty about it.
For sure.
Like at the end of the day, Duck-soo, Ji-yeon...
The husband and wife had to fucking kill each other.
Yeah, we didn't even get that. I don't
want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about that. Okay. That's a mental state I don't want to go through right now.
Can we just end this?
Yeah. Are you good?
I haven't even said my side.
Oh, go ahead, say your side. I'm freaking out, man.
Go piss. Go piss.
Just answer.
No,
just tell them.
Nope.
Just tell them.
Nope.
I'll
go piss.
from a distance.
No.
Oh, boo-hoo. Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin. This is serious. I know.
How did you feel about this episode? That's what I want to know. All of you who watch this.
I'm never watching this episode.
Yeah, I'm never. I might.
I'm never watching this episode.
If I can convince my mom to watch this, I would watch this. I want to see her reaction.
Alright, what's your side, Adler?
So I'll just say, I wasn't seriously attached emotionally with the old man. Just knowing the situation from the very beginning that he has a tumor and he's going to die. So me being team, I would go right for him, right away. If we did this team game,
but you wouldn't know that this is what's going to happen.
Well, that is true. Good point.
So get fucked.
I mean, if I knew that this was going to happen, I would go find Doc Sue and be like, "Hey, you little shit."
Oh, dude.
Oh, really?
Same. Oh no, I'd go Sang-woo, Doc Soo. I'd go both of those fuckers and try to kill him.
Yeah, be like, "Hey, I get to kill you. I get to kill you. Yeah. No violence, but like I will kill you in this game."
I would actually avoid the old man like a plague.
Regardless, if I was in that situation where I was losing and he was like, "What did you say?" I would take full advantage of that situation.
Mm. So like Sang-woo?
Yes, in a way, yes. Yeah.
Well, there you have it.
Yeah.
I was at least trying to go like even fields. I was I said, I was trying to avoid the old man. I didn't want to do. I would try to make it as even, and then cheat out somebody who was as good at an advantage as me.
Like I told you,
I'd go take out.
I'm under the impression this is all for one.
But that's what I'm saying. I would have feel like I figured out it's a psychological game beforehand, and would try to get people to make it to the end with me.
Whoa, Adam, what are you talking about? Really? That's how you feel about that?
Mm-hmm.
This bastard said he would kill me to get vampirism. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
Okay, but you just sat here and fucking cried over Ali.
Because he's like...
So would you try to fuck over Ali?
He literally just said that he would do what Sang-woo did. Essentially.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably. I mean...
Oh, fuck, guys.
You're just fucking right. There's no way.
Just to, like... Dude, like... I was really upset about Ali because he's so innocent, and there's, like... I feel like we didn't know enough about him to the point, like, why he was even in the game. I know his family and his daughter, but he gave them so much cash to get out of there, so I think they're okay. I don't know why he went back to the game. And, like,
desperation
for the old man, he was going to die regardless. As I said, he was already lived his life. I have not lived my life fully. I'm going to take advantage of that.
Okay, hold on. So, now I need to go back. All right, so you and you're Sang-woo and you're Ali in that situation, and you are losing, and you know you're going to lose. Are you gonna try and like fuck him over like that to win, and find a way to like finagle and cheat to win right there? Or are you going to accept defeat fair and square?
I would try to play another game, and not cheat him.
Okay, let's pretend let's pretend you don't think of that option.
Well, then I'm fucked.
Okay, well that's what I'm saying. Are you going to cheat and try and
do? That's what
are you going to deceive him and make him believe that there's another way we can win and just steal shit from him?
I really don't think I'm that smart to do that. So no.
So you think you're saying you would do what Sang-woo did? You just don't think you're smart enough.
I'm not smart enough to pull it off.
Shit.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, I know me.
Fair enough.
I really do. I've said it to you hundreds of times. I do not consider myself a smart person.
Well, good to know. If we make it to Squid Games, I'm trying to survive, hoping that you and me can
kill me first.
Break the system.
Kill me first.
We're killing him immediately. We're staying away from Adam.
This dude's over here crying about Ali dying. He's like, "Yeah, I'd betray him." Like, what are I deceived the old man.
Oh man.
Oh gosh.
All right, well, guys,
it was very sad.
Now we need to know your thoughts on what you would do during this Squid Games.
Yeah.
Please tell me I'm right.
No spoilers.
No spoilers. Don't spoil. Just kidding.
Make sure you leave a like on this video. Make sure you drop a comment about all your thoughts on this particular episode. What would you do in these situations? Try to be as honest. We're all doing the same. Be honest. We all give our thoughts. You give your thoughts. Yeah. Check out the Patreon if you want to see these a week in advance. We have this planned for a couple more weeks to try to get them while they're out. We also have some other shows that you can check out as well. But for the time being, we are going to punch it and get the hell out of here. See ya. Bye. I'm hungry. I'm tired. I'm going to bed.